What's up, my pugnios? Andy Vlogs. Excited to share with you guys this content here today. As the title suggests, we're going over a product that's not necessarily new, but it did come out with an awesome package this summer. It's a limited time during the summer here for the DJI Pocket 2. It's the exclusive combo Sunset White. This is the only time you can get this color, so obviously you'll want to check that out. Down below in the links in the description will be a link to all the products here that we talk about in this comparison video. This comes with a lot of really cool stuff in the box. I got a couple of extra things that I'm gonna be using. With that said, I'm gonna go over this package, some of the accessories that you should probably get, and then we're gonna go into the actual comparison videos. Now, to give you full disclosure, I paid for this product, all of these accessories myself. I wanted to pick something up for Disneyland because, well, I've tried to bring my, before the pandemic, I tried to bring in my GoPro. It was too big. My stabilizer holder thing, they weren't going to allow it in because it stretched out. This is a very, very awesome option here for you going out, having a day, at the carnival, you're on vacation. This is definitely a product for you. Alrighty, so as you can see here, I've got the exclusive combo Sunset White edition of the Pocket 2. I've got the Pocket 2 charging case. I've got an extreme 128 gigabyte. And then I picked up some filters, these ND filters, because I'm going to be out at the beach. I'm going to be out at Disneyland. Harsh sunlight is no good for these extreme cameras. Putting an ND filter on top of it is going to give you really good f-stops as well as shutter speeds. Let's go ahead and unbox really quickly these accessories so you can see what they look like, if they're worth it to you. I always like DJI's presentation when it comes to these products. The charging case comes with its own, I ripped the box, darn it. So on the packaging, it says that the Pocket 2 charging case, it holds up to about 1.5 times of a charge for, your Pocket 2, which is nice. The only thing is it's only about a 900 milliamp battery, so out and about, it'll be good for a couple of hours. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Pocket 2 charging case. I think it's pretty cool here. As you can see, it's got aluminum build and it's got this really cool mesh speaker feel. Then it's embossed here with the Pocket 2. On the top side, it's USB Type-C powered, and then you can see there's a little lock there. That's presumably how you do it. You can put a little wrist strap here, when you're carrying around, tie it to your bag, put it in your box, put it in your suitcase. In order to unlock it, you're going to pull that thing and then it'll almost like just open up by itself. It's got this really cool hinge that I think is pretty sleek. Give it a little push and it'll go. But this is basically, your carrying case. It's really nice. It's got some micro SD card holders here. It's got a number of your filters that you can place right in there, the ND filters that are equipped with it, and then the device itself. But other than that, that's basically what's in the box. ND filters here, very, very small, very, very sleek unboxing experience. Very, very annoying tape. I always hate when they tape those. If there's only a way to make it easier. They did it with the charging case, where you can like strip off it where it's connected. All right, it comes with its own ND filter case, which I really love. I love being able to throw this in my bag, be able to have this in a pinch. It opens up with this kind of latch system. Flip it open. You've got yourself microfiber cloth, as well as they have ND4 all the way up to 32. This is fantastic. You can kind of see the sheen as I move it. I'd recommend probably just keeping it in here. If you are like super low-key limited, then maybe put your 8 and your 32 in here, or your 16 and your 32 in your charging case. It's up to you. All right, let's get on to the main event. This is compatible with Android and iOS. It's got some built-in software that I think adds value here, because you are paying quite a bit. It is about, the same amount as a GoPro Hero 9, but all the accessories and batteries and stuff are going to make it cheaper. In this combo, though, this combo is like $439, so it is a little bit more expensive with tax, so keep that in mind. I added myself the DJI Care, which is nice. I have a year warranty extended on this. It comes with, obviously, the Pocket 2. It comes with a nice little case, or a neck strap. It comes with this controller, which I think might be nice if you're trying to go more cinematic. You have this controller, and you pair that with the extender with a do-it-all handle, which allows you the 3.5 millimeter jack. Those are going to be a nice combination. Add the charging cable, add the wrist strap, and then add the different connectors, and you got yourself a good little situation there. Opening up the box here, let's go ahead. It's really long. I guess I zoomed in too close for my camera, but I don't really care. Here is the package. The device is so small, it's you know, tiny and handheld, which I really like, which I'm hyped about. The other little things that it comes with here are on the side, and then you've got your do-it-yourself attachment extender deal. Behind the device itself is some of the information. As you can see, the do-it-yourself allows you to put this on a tripod. It's got that 1/4-inch mount. It's got another charging cable here on the front if you want it, and then it's also got the 3.5 millimeter jack for your microphone. It seems to have a speaker grill here. Maybe they added a little speaker to it. Here is your wrist strap. Here is your neck strap, which I think is pretty cool. Here is your charging cable with no brick, which is unfortunate. I'm missing my mini controller. Maybe it's in here. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know how to take it out of its latch. Its little case. I don't want to pull it by the camera. You should just be able to pull it like this. Ugh. Let's go ahead and put together the extender. Pull it straight out from it. It's just this little cap. And then you're going to be placing the extender right onto it. It kind of clips in place and locks. And then obviously if you want to take it off, you're going to take it off by unclipping it with this thing. That just gives you, you know, probably 3 or 4 more inches. It gives you what I said, and I think it's a better, more solid product here, I think, with this extender. All right, so here's the device here. I'm gonna show you its basic operations. I did have a chance to charge it. I like that it comes with this little tab here, but once you turn it on here on the side, it's gonna go into its selfie cam mode. You gotta make sure and put a SD card on it. Okay, so the device isn't activated. I need to connect to the DJI app. All right, I've booted up the device. You can see here that it needs to be activated. I've put here now on my phone the Mimo app. You can see the screen. You click to devices here and click here to connect to a device. It's telling me all the different ways you can connect, but it immediately already detects the DJI Pocket 2. Okay, we hit connect, then it shows you the code that you accept. You can press the accept. It's really nice because it's got a touch screen, and then you click to join it. It's now going to pair. There we go. Now it's completely paired. I'm going to agree to accept. To activate device, I need to connect it for the first time like this. So we're going to go ahead and take off the joystick. We're going to get the, I don't know, this little adapter that connects. Okay, now that I've activated it to my account, I had to log in. It's going to take a second for it to go through all that. Okay, micro SD card, that's the power. This button right here is to press once to switch between video and photo, press twice to recenter, press 3 times to switch the camera between facing and backwards. And this is kind of it. This is how it's going to feel, how it's going to look. All of these different sliders here show you what you can do. You can go into hyperlapse, you can do time lapse, slow motion, HDR. It crops in significantly, but this is going to give you the HDR look. I'm probably going to avoid that. The biggest thing about this is the aperture, the f-stop 1.8. That's what I'm really excited about. But in general, as I'm moving about here, it looks really good. I'm going to flip the camera over, pressing it 3 times, it moves it over, flips it to the other side. You can see how it's set up. I don't recommend having this phone connected this way unless you're moving videos and pictures over. I don't think it's very strong. You need to get the additional attachment where it holds your phone rather. I mean, you can two-hand it, but I don't think it's a good idea. Alrighty, now we're switching back to the device. We're going to look at some of the features within the device as well as on the screen. So I've put the controller back on, and it's asking me how to use the control stick. I'm going to hit next. It says the A button is used to switch from the gimbal modes. Double press the A button to switch between zoom and gimbal control. Move the control stick to move zoom or gimbal as needed. I'm moving the gimbal up, getting that low shot, being able to pull and push and do all that kind of stuff. I think that looks really cool. You can barely see it here on the screen. But this controls the gimbal head. You can go pretty high. You got quite a bit here. Once we go like this and press the middle button, it's going to square it up. We're at 1080p 60 frames a second. We'll make sure and keep that. You hit record button to record. I don't have an SD card, but it looks like I mean, it follows along really good. It feels good. It looks good in my opinion. All right, so that's pretty much it in a nutshell. The device itself, I think it's pretty good. Looking at it here, guys, it looks like they're exactly the same. I mean, I did notice one difference in the devices. That could be because I just got this and I've used this for a couple days now. But the white one, when you power it down, it snaps right into place into the mode where it protects the lens. This one, the gimbal kind of just goes limp. So I don't know what that is, if that's a flaw in the software or whatnot, if that gets patched in or out. But that's something that I noticed. If you look at the cases specifically, they're exactly the same, just different colors. The combo packs are completely different, and it's going to be about $80 more expensive for, you know, the black version, whereas the white version is a little bit cheaper. It does come with like a chest or neck strap. It doesn't come with a lavalier, or it doesn't come with a wide angle lens. But other than that, they're pretty much exactly the same. And I highly recommend either of them. It just depends on what you want to focus on as a creator. The one thing I will say about these devices is the power button is in a really annoying spot. When I'm trying to pinch it out of the case, I always end up turning it on, and then it kind of freaks out within the case because it can't open up. And I can see that being problematic in the future. All right, with that said, this is an awesome device. I had a blast using it out with the kids, goofing around. Disneyland, it was so great. Battery was an issue, but so long as you've got that extra like pill that you can charge it, it does charge pretty quick. When we were eating lunch, I just threw it in that charger pack. I was able to do it. I obviously have an external battery source, but this is really nice and compact to be able to put everything together. I highly recommend this. If this is something that you're looking to pick up while in college, to video, have it in your backpack when you're traveling, this is really good. The image quality, I'm going to say, is a little bit better because obviously you've got that f 1.8 as opposed to the f almost 3.0 on the GoPro. The GoPro has a 2.6 or a 2.8. I'll have to double check it. You'll see the correction here on the video. Nonetheless, low light situations, it's pretty decent. It does eat up a lot of battery, granted, if you're having those higher resolution videos. I love that it has a 3-axis gimbal. It's really nice. It's more of an analog stabilization, whereas in the GoPro they do it all through the software, and that's not necessarily bad, but I think it's better when you're stabilizing the actual sensor rather than cropping in and using software to stabilize. With that said, folks, this is a really cool product. I highly recommend that you guys check it out. The accessories, I think, are very important if you're looking to do something more long-term. Nonetheless, guys, again, down below in the links in the description for everything that we go over here today, you'll see it does support the channel. Just know I was not paid or for any advertising or marketing for this video. I purchased everything, including any of the other accessories, by myself. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. My name is Andy with Andy Vlogs, signing out.